Hi, welcome to Couples Therapy Bites.
Where we serve up bite-sized pieces of psychological education to make your relationship even better. I'm Stephen.
I'm Erin.
And this week we are coming to a really difficult anniversary for Erin and I in our couple relationship. And it is the 1 year anniversary of the death of my dad and Erin's mom. And because this is happening, we felt that we would take this week to focus on how do couples cope in the midst of really difficult loss and grief. It's been a tough year for us, and so we felt that we could honor kind of what was happening, what happened with our parents by just spending the week focusing on that. And so just a little bit of background on not today, so today's Monday, December 3rd, but on Tuesday, December 4th, I received a phone call at about 5 o'clock in the evening from one of my dad's friends, and we were living in Denver at the time. My dad was living in Georgia, and he said that my dad had had a heart attack and had a car wreck, and that he'd been put on basically a ventilator, and they did not expect that he would live through the evening or to the next day. And so that was obviously a shocking phone call, and we started to kind of coordinate getting, calling my siblings and getting plane tickets and, flying out of Denver to get to Atlanta to try and see my dad before he died.
And while Stephen was doing that, making arrangements, I was getting laundry together, packing up our family to go for a time, and we didn't know how long, to Atlanta, and coordinating with my mom, who was planning coming to Atlanta to help us, so we could be with the family and she could help out with our boys there. And then 2 hours later, my brother called and told me that he had just found my mom dead in the bathroom.
And I know that might sound strange. What we just said was that my dad died or had a heart attack and was sent to the hospital, and then was dying,
mm-hmm.
right, in Georgia. 2 hours later, Erin got a phone call that her mom had died in St. Louis, Missouri. Like totally different random events.
We repeat that because over the last year we have told that, and people have said, wait a minute.
It doesn't make any sense.
You said your dad had gotten in the car accident. I think you misspoke. You said your mom died. No, that's what happened. And so our nightmare began, and it has been really hard. It's been a big full year. Also, we have 3 wonderful boys we've probably mentioned, or you may know. And they've been wonderful, and we've been lots of wonderful and lots of hard, and so life has not been all bad, but life has been really hard.
Yeah, and so a lot has gone on for us this year. We ended up having to leave Denver and move back to St. Louis to try and just reorient ourselves and to be able to give each other the emotional support that we needed. Taken some time off of work, have tried to be closer to family, all kinds of things like that. And so what we want to talk about is there's been so many ebbs and flows, ups and downs, light moments and really dark moments this year. And we want to share with you just how our couple, has tried to deal with that and cope with that. And so we're inviting you this week to just journey with us as we remember this really sad time, but also as we try and share with you things that have been helpful for us in hopes that they will be helpful for you. Because one thing that happens in couple relationships is difficult things can occur. And so maybe you're in a tough time of grief, or maybe you will be in a tough time of grief. Maybe you have been, who knows? But maybe this can connect with an experience that you've had, and you can find it to be useful. So we invite you to join us, to subscribe to the channel, and we will see you this week. Thanks a lot.